buenos dias, good morning, nights. Uh, good morning, everybody. I think I am a little ahead of time, but 8:30. Once again, buenos dias, good morning, nights. My name is Miss Jasmine Palomera. I am the parent liaison here at Dartmouth Middle School. I will be hosting your nightly news and your second, just making sure you guys can hear me. Perfect. Okay, so I am live and I am good to go. I hope everybody's able to hear me. Good morning, sixth grade, seventh grade, and eighth grade. Good morning, counselors. Good morning, PJS. Good morning, everybody, and welcome. So once again, I will be hosting the nightly news and your perfect attendance at the end. Thank you so much for being here on time. Thank you so much for being here. And I will start sharing our nightly news. Okay, nice. Sorry about that. Not sure what is going on with the sound, but give me a few seconds and I will fix it as soon as I can.
Hey Dartmouth Knights, it's Mrs. Anderson here, and I am really happy to get to see you again. I want to say thank you for last week. Some of you actually responded to my challenge to talk to me about when you failed forward. It made my day to get those emails, so thank you for telling me, but even more so, thank you for looking within yourself to see that there can be good that comes from bad things sometimes. Speaking of that, I wanted to talk to you a little bit more about that and about the way our brains work. So, our brains are like this amazing muscle that we can actually train. It's a little strange, but follow me here. Sometimes I think of our brain like a dog. Go with me. If you've ever trained a dog, you might notice that by holding up a specific treat or a food that they like, they'll actually come and they'll run to you, or they'll stand on their little legs, or they might turn in a circle, or you can really get them to do a lot of things. And if you keep doing this over and over and over again, it becomes easier for you and it becomes easier for the dog. And at some point in time, you can ditch the treat and the dog has just learned a new trick. It's pretty cool. Well, your brain works the same way. When you want to set your mind to do something different, it does not happen overnight. Just like any muscle in your body, just like training a dog, it takes a lot of days, it takes a lot of practice, and it takes a lot of intention. So, as we are getting into the second semester and even into the fifth triad of our school year, I want you to start to think about your brain, and I want you to start to think about what is something that you want to change. For example, maybe you are someone like me and you're like, I would like to wake up earlier in the morning. I hate mornings. It's just not my thing. So I can't go from sleeping in to waking up at 4:30 all at once. I'll feel sick all day and I will be grumpy and it will be no good. What I'll need to start doing is maybe setting my alarm for 5 minutes earlier every morning. Once I get the hang of that for a week, then I'll set it for 10 minutes earlier. And once I get the hang of that, I'll set it for 20 minutes earlier and 30. And you can follow my lead here because I'm going to train my body in little small pieces. So now let's apply that to school. What do you want to do better? What do you want to do differently? Are you somebody who doesn't do a lot of homework? Do you never read? Do you not email your teachers when you should? Pick one thing and take a small step to getting there. So if you're a person who literally never does your homework, you're probably not going to go to getting all of your work done for all of your classes. Sorry, teachers, it's not that realistic. So pick a class and just start there. I'm going to get all my homework done for science today. And then maybe after you're working on that, I'm going to do all my work for science and social studies and build up that way. A lot of times we have these really great ideas about changing something about ourselves, and we go from here and we want to go straight to here. But there's a whole lot in the middle that we miss. And sometimes we get discouraged and we think, I can't do this. But really, you can. You just need to take smaller steps. So whatever it is that you're thinking about right now, take a small step to work towards that. I know for me, I'll be setting my alarm 5 minutes earlier for the rest of the week. Have a great day, everyone.
Dartmouth students and staff. Today is Wednesday, March 3rd, and this is your nightly news. Today is National Cold Cuts Day. Call them lunch meats, deli meats, sandwich meats, or cold cuts. Some like them thick, while others stack them a mile high. Others still just like them with cheese and crackers. However you like them, National Cold Cuts Day was made for sandwich and snack bakers. My name is Lauren.
And my name is Logan. Students, you and your parents are invited to the virtual Dartmouth Parent Academy meetings. These meetings will occur once a month on a variety of different topics. Our Parents Academy meeting will be held on Tuesday, March 9th at 3:30. Check out the Dartmouth website for more information on the meetings and the Zoom links.
Students, yearbooks are available for sale on balfour.com. Students, don't forget to upload pictures of yourself to be included in this year's awesome yearbook. These pictures can be of yourself working on our schoolwork online, playing sports on one of your teams, dance class, or even playing an instrument. Instructions for uploading the pictures are on your screen and also listed on the Dartmouth website under the news section. Take some time to get yourself forever remembered in this year's Dartmouth yearbook.
Students, the online and Safe and Zone programs have updated their clubs to the month of March. They have online drawing clubs, Lego clubs, coding clubs, and much more. Check out the Zone website for more information and how to sign up for these fun online clubs after school.
Students, there is a great new resource that you can use to get help with any of your classwork. It is a tutoring service offered through Paper.co. This exciting partnership gives all of us students 24-hour-a-day access to free and unlimited online academic support. At the click of a button, Paper connects you to a tutor who will be able to help them with whatever they're working on. There is a link on the Dartmouth website under Students to access the site. Make sure to check it out today. If you need any help in any of your classes, now here's Elizabeth with this week's Avid Spotlight.
Good morning. My name is Elizabeth, and welcome to this week's Avid Spotlight. This week, we would like to recognize a very special Dartmouth 8th grade AVID student, Kieran M., who is in Ms. Dobbins' 8th grade AVID elective class. Kieran was chosen as the Dartmouth AVID Student of the Year for RIMS AVID, which is the Southern California chapter of AVID. This is a very special honor for Kieran, and she will be attending a virtual ceremony later in the month. Congratulations, Kieran, on this amazing accomplishment. Here is her video she had to submit to RIMS AVID for her
Hi, my
award.
name is Kieran Martinez, and I am from Dartmouth Middle School in Hemet, California. Dartmouth is an AVID demonstration school. What does AVID mean to me, and what has it done for me this year? AVID means everything to me. It is definitely one of my favorite classes, and my AVID class is not just a class, it's a family. My AVID class and I are like a family because we are encouraging and supportive of one another, and we always try to help each other out the best we can. It's also a very positive and comforting environment. Miss Dobbins is like our AVID mom. She makes connections with all of her students and is always looking out for each and every one of us. She makes sure that we are prepared, our work is complete, and we have an understanding of all the concepts we're learning in each of our classes. Most of all, she always hopes to be hearing that we're having a good day. AVID has done a lot for me these past few years. Before I was an AVID, I did not know very many people. It wasn't until I joined AVID that I met more and more people and forged many close friendships. Since we're doing online school this year, it is very, very helpful that I'm an AVID because we do tutorials. These tutorials help me with homework, prepare for tests, and it also gives me the opportunity to talk to other students, the tutor, and the teacher. Furthermore, AVID is also helping me prepare for high school and college because it keeps me organized and motivated. We even explore colleges virtually this year because of COVID, and honestly, it's really cool since we can't go on campus, and it's also just like the same thing. With AVID, we are setting present and future goals for ourselves. It is a privilege and an honor to be an AVID. Thank you.
And now it's time for the segment that everybody loves. It's the Bad Dad Joke of the Week.
Good morning. I'm Emma, and here's your bad dad joke of the week. Why do people use pepper spray? So they're not a victim of assault. Thank you to Lily Elf for the awesome joke. Have a bad dad joke you want to see on the news? Send them to Mr. Snyder, and you will get your name mentioned on everyone's favorite segment. Now here's back to Lauren and Logan.
Hey, Dartmouth 6th and 7th grade students. It's time to start thinking about your elective classes for next year. There are lots of different options to choose from. ASB, AVID, band, choir, TV media, CTE, and more. Some of the electives require applications for next year. The applications for these classes are located on the student tab on the Dartmouth website. Please make sure to check them out and fill them out as soon as possible, as classes will be selected soon.
Students, if you're on Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter, make sure you follow the various Dartmouth social media pages. We also have a fabulous Dartmouth newsletter that has all the latest news and information happening at school. It's located on the Dartmouth website or the various social media sites by Tuesday evening.
Students, do you like to debate? Ever thought of your future career might be a trial lawyer? If so, we have a club for you. Mrs. Stroh has started a debate club that meets every Tuesday from 2:30 to 3:15. If you are interested in being part of the new club here at Dartmouth, please email her at the email address listed on the screen.
Dartmouth is sponsoring an I Can poetry contest through your English classes. The contest rules are listed on your screen. Any student who enters the contest will receive extra credit from their language arts teachers. Prizes will be awarded for the top 3 poems. Please talk to your English teacher for more information.
Need a new book to read? You can request a book and have it delivered to your car through the Dartmouth Curbside Library book pickup service. Just use the Destiny Discovery link to look through the Dartmouth Library database and reserve your book online. Once it's reserved, you can pick up your book or books on Tuesday or Wednesday. You must have your student ID to pick up your books. Check out the Dartmouth website under Academics tab for more information on the online library checkout.
That was your nightly news. We will be ending the news over the next month or so with some videos sent to us from our new PBIS coordinator, Miss O'Connor. This week, we are looking at a TED Talk on why it is okay to celebrate our differences. Enjoy and have a great day.
My name is Cole, and over the next few minutes, I'm going to teach you that it's okay to be different. Since a young age, I've worn different colored socks and 2 different shoes. Why? Because I am unique, a standout from the crowd. I feel best when I am being me. This summer, a funny thing happened. I was in a bookstore with my mom when I realized everyone was strangely quiet. And so I did what needed to be done. I started singing. As a joke, my mom pointed to a book and said, "Hey Cole, this book is for you." I pulled it out and read the cover. Here's what it said: "You're weird." A creative journal for misfits, oddballs, and anyone else who's uniquely awesome. It's the best book ever. It tells everyone it's cool to be different. Today, I'm going to tell you about a friendship of mine that is a little different than you might expect. This is one of my best friends, Steven. He is the happiest person I know. Steven is 44 years old and has autism. Let me start by explaining how we became special friends. When my mom was just 13 years old, she was in the high school cafeteria about to have lunch with her friends. Then she passed a table of kids with special needs. Steven was a boy at that table. He shouted out, "Hey, what's your name? Come sit with me." My mom sat down, and in that moment, a special friendship began. Steven asked my mom 3 questions. He wanted to know what she was having for lunch, her phone number, and if they could be friends for 40 years. As my mom gave him her phone number and said yes, he clapped with excitement and said, "I will call you every day." Ever since that day, in 1988, he has kept his promise and called our house every single day. When I was born, Steven was a special part of our family, and I've grown up calling him Uncle Steven. Steven is included in family dinners, he comes to my soccer games, he loves watching movies with us, and every couple of weeks he has a sleepover. Steven has had autism his whole life. Autism spectrum disorder refers to a range of conditions characterized by challenges with social skills, repetitive behaviors, speech and nonverbal communications, as well as by unique strengths and differences. My friend Steven is not able to drive a car, but he is able to memorize every phone number he has ever heard. There is no cure for autism, but I think Steven is perfect the way he is. One of my favorite memories with Steven is whenever a fire truck passes us. He shouts out, "When I grow up, I want to be a fire truck." That always makes me smile. He likes the idea of being a fireman, but he loves the idea of being a fire truck. Another thing that always makes me laugh is how much he likes to eat. Have you ever met someone who can eat a steak, 8 slices of pizza, French fries, apple pie, ice cream, and they are still starving? Well, Steven eats all that almost every time we see him. Finally, one of my favorite memories with Steven is when we play hide and seek. He always hides in the closets. I love playing hide and seek with Steven. It always makes me smile. But not just me. He makes everyone smile. I don't think we need a cure for autism, just like we don't need a cure for freckles. Autism is not a disease, just like brown hair isn't a disease. You don't need to fix something that isn't broken. I look up to my Uncle Steven as he is the happiest person I know. Steven doesn't try to be like anyone else. He is exactly who he was meant to be. Imagine a world where we all live like Steven. Find out what makes you different. Don't be afraid to stand out. Wake up, jump out of bed, and be exactly who you are. We are all a little different, and that's awesome. Thank you. Bye-bye.
#blame Dobbins.
Okay, so that was awesome. I very much appreciated that. Hopefully, you all enjoyed it as much too. Wanted to let you know that you will be sent this more later on today after this. And our nightly newsletter has the same information that was just shown on the nightly newsletter. Sorry, the nightly newsletter has the same information that was just shown in the nightly news. And it has some very important dates. Some of you have honor roll from the first semester, so congratulations on that, 6th, 7th, and 8th graders. Your parents were emailed directly if you received honor roll. They'll be receiving a phone call as a reminder this week and another email for the attendance. Perfect. Excuse me, rushing through this. I should not. For honor roll. Why is this still? There it is. For honor roll, meaning you had a 3.0 and above. Some of you went above and beyond and are getting a 4.0 from your first semester. So even though it was distance learning, it was online, and you were having technical difficulties, you still persevered, you pushed through it, and you did an amazing job. So congrats to you on that. If you're not sure that if you received honor roll, make sure you check your report card from your first semester. You can always check it on Aries to see what your GPA was. With that being said, I also wanted to share a quick contest just for those of you that are on here on our What's Up Wednesday. This is our Instagram, as you can see up here, Dartmouth Knights, and this is our Facebook at Dartmouth Middle. Both of them have the same content. It's a little bit different to manage, but it's the same content on both sides. You can see the same posts, the same information. So if ever you have any questions, I would very highly recommend you checking either site for whatever it is that you are looking for. And you can also send us a question on here if you ever need to. Now, wanted to make a quick announcement just for you students to let you know that we have a small contest going on. And like I said, just for you, we're not going to put it out to the public. If you are on here, and as you can see, we have this post right here from Tuesday, which was yesterday, same right here. Oh, excuse me. It's the first one right here. If you leave a comment on either one, so you have two chances to win, either on Facebook or on Instagram, or both if you would like. Leave us a comment answering the question that is posted on there, and you will have a chance to win. Once again, this is only open to students that are on here for What's Up Wednesday because you were up early. You deserve a chance to win something fun. Log on to Dartmouth Middle School Knights on our Instagram or at Dartmouth Middle on our Facebook. Leave us a comment under this post answering the question that is on there for a chance to win something fun. Once again, it's only open to you. If your adult in your family has a Facebook and you can leave it under there, that's fine too. Just make sure you leave your name on there somewhere in the comments so we know it is you participating under their page. That's fine. Okay, without further ado, let's move on to our perfect attendance. This is for 6th grade. Let me shuffle the names one more time, and here we go. Good luck. Yay! Good job, Alvarez. Let's close that. That was 6th grade. Let's move on to 7th grade. Let's shuffle it. Once again, this is 7th grade. Good job, Williams. And last but not least, our 8th graders. There we are. Good job, Ms. Perez. All right, Knights. Once again, thank you very much for being on here. We hope you had fun, especially with the bad dad joke of the week. You can always send in a joke to them to have them read out your bad dad joke of the week. Once again, if you follow us on Instagram and or Facebook, you want to participate in the contest to win something fun, leave a comment on the book post that we posted up yesterday, and you will be entered for a chance to win. If you have any questions, we are here open in the front office, 7:30 to 3, Monday through Friday, especially for you perfect attendance winners to come pick up your prize. Have a great Wednesday and be good. Go Knights!